team from last year, the Western Michigan Broncos. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Davis. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking for a man. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Strong game by this quarterback. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And it gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Handoff heading left. Powering through. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Same tailback, another carry. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try to run it with the option. Back's got it on the pitch. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. If things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Western Michigan's offense out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Moves out of the pocket.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw. The catch is made. They can't stop him. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Davis. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Broncos. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has and out.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And now the defense able to bring him down. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Going toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Scanning the field, it's Davis. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a two-point conversion. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A short completion to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Design quarterback run. He finds some space. Past the 40. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught, brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick pass. The catch is made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Dropping back. It's Davis. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Well, Kirk, Western Michigan has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. First down here for this offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Extending the play now. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Touchdown, Bearcats. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows him what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Western Michigan offense back on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Snags a quick throw. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Davis. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Quarterback drops back. And the ball is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Fights through a tackle.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The ball is caught. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Davis. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good enough for a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
But I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Defense is coming after him. He'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Williams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. The Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the back. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Catch made on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Wants to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
critical third down play for this offense right here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them, and he's next.
And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. Touchdown being called back sort of sums up the day for this offense so far. A string of costly mistakes. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bearcats. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Powering through a tackle. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Pressure is coming. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A big defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Michigan offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, look to the right. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not much on the return, tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Powers through. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bearcats. Way too much speed on that play.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on first down. He makes the grab all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Western Michigan has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Throwing for his running back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out. And now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Bearcats. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The throws offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Davis. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they get to completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught, second down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. Good throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Davis. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Pass incomplete. Here comes the punt team. The punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. run the option. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for a late deep shot. No, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they couldn't use that. This football game was still in doubt.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looks like the Bearcats with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Makes a quick grab. Will not be brought down. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bearcats. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Automatic on the PAT. They're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
Now has great field position to start the drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And now from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. Breaks through the tackler. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.